Can I see your phone? Hello, hello, everyone. How are you doing today? We are going to go over your dream team, how to build your investing dream team. How you doing, Fabian?
Good. How are we doing?
I haven't seen you in a long time. um, let's see here. So what we're going to do is we're going to share our screen and get started.
All right, let's jump into it. What are we doing today?
Why are you screaming?
Oh, it's just for the people out there can hear me.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. So let's see. Gotta get these kinks going. I'm gonna share this screen over here. Wrong screen. Let's see, desktop 2. Perfect. All right, let's get started. So Fabian, how's your day today?
Just running around, checking out some Airbnbs,
Yeah,
dropping off some material.
I hear that you've been all over the place today, actually.
Yes, I drive many hours a
Where'd
day.
you go?
I went to Haymarket. I went to Bilton. I went to Goldvine,
Wheelton.
and I went to Fredericksburg. Then I went to Lorton, and then
Oh my
I found
God.
myself here doing grid.
Did you do you have like a hybrid vehicle or like a electric car that you're
I
doing all of this craziness?
No, I have a Forerunner that gets 12 miles to the
Oh
gallon.
my God. Sounds pretty smart.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, anything you want to share today that's going on in your investing world or in the market?
Um, Things are so hot for us. I don't know. Deals are still hard to come by. So
Things are still hot,
yeah,
like the weather outside or the investment deals
both,
that you've got going on.
both.
You think the real estate market's hot?
Well, hold on a second. If you're okay, maybe a month ago you were getting like 10 offers on your listings, but if you only get 2 offers on your listing, historically that's
That's
a
a
hot
good,
that's a hot
yeah.
market.
I've actually,
So
yeah, I've been talking to
it's
like sellers lately, and I've been like, I hope I don't sound like super spoiled right now, but a couple of weeks ago, I was getting like 12 offers, and now I'm only getting like 4 or 2. And they start cracking up because just one offer is a good
yeah, and if you
a
get it
scenario. It's a win. We're winning, right?
and you get it within a weekend, so
Yeah, with 1 weekend
we
of the
just
property being listed. So it was just such a crazy spring market that I truly feel that things are slowing down a little bit just because we are putting properties on the market and just not getting that heavy like crazy inflow of offers like we were, like, let's just say 4 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago, right? So that's kind of like the experience that we've been having when it comes to our listings. What you got going on with your projects? I mean, you're crazy. You're like a crazy man. You've got 3 renovations right now, ongoing renovations
uh-huh.
with cabins.
Yes, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you manage all of this?
I take it day by day.
Yeah, literally, you really
Literally.
do take it
I
day by
figure
day.
out what needs to happen the next day. Priority to keep them going. So yeah, that's how my schedule is day by day.
How would you recommend if you were coaching somebody to
Ooh,
do it? How would
man.
you recommend them to to handle 3 renovations at one time?
Because because they're unique in every property is unique in every way that I and then you wish you had your dream team of contractors, which is
Ooh,
constantly has a turnover.
okay.
So it's difficult. Um, but that's just a story I'm telling. Maybe, somebody else is doing it at a higher level.
Yeah. So do you like if you have an efficient dream team, if you got your dream team pretty much set up, how would your business be different?
Well, the most important thing is, we'll have a higher return on your time. So
Yeah, so talk to me about this concept of return on your time because you've been obsessed with it lately.
yeah, I have.
And normally we know when we talk about return on investment, which like if you could define return on investment, it's kind of like, all right, however much I'm putting in, what's the return on that, right? Or do you want to explain return on investment a little bit differently?
Well, so I haven't done much reading on it. I can't really describe, but what I'm looking at is um there's just so much opportunity to make money, that now it's for us, we're trying to look at the return on time. I guess, how much time are you putting into that and how much is coming in from that business? So
Yeah, so basically like
that's what I have. It just Karen, don't
yeah.
put me on the spot anymore. I haven't really.
This is a conversation. It's okay. There's no right or wrong answer.
I just learned it from somebody
Yeah,
recently.
but it's a
So
good
I think
concept.
it's very important that we know the return on time that you
Yeah.
put in. So
I mean, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. It's just people are very entertained by us, apparently. So I'm just trying to kind of get them to understand how you've been thinking lately. So um so I completely forgot what I was gonna say. No.
It sounds like we're gonna go over our PowerPoint.
No, it had to do something with what we're talking about.
Mm.
All right, I'll remember later. But
All right.
anyways, if you're watching us from Facebook Live right now, do me a favor and hit the share button. It will help us out a ton. Just sharing this with the people that you know that want to invest, are interested in investing, interested in buying a house, selling a house. But more importantly, whether you're looking at taking your investment business to the next level, even if you're a realtor and looking to take your realtor business to the next level, the dream team, the topic that we're going to talk about is huge. So, all right, let's get right into it. Let me see. I'm going to share again. Let's do this. Share. And I was wondering. I was trying to see how to get the slides to show up with us as well, but I'm not the best at this. So anyways, all right, let's get started. So basically, we're going to be talking about how to build your dream team, how to pretty much accomplish more with leverage through other people when it comes to investing. We're going to talk about the main like game players as well, that you should have like in your back pocket when it comes to basically when it comes to starting your investment business, whether it's flipping, whether it's what else? Flipping, buying holds, whether you're a realtor and you've got a bunch of listings coming up, wholesalers, all of that, you're still going to need the same crew of people. So here we go. Who are we? Fabian, you want to introduce us just a little bit?
We're a husband and wife, and we run a real estate team here at Samsung, and we also do a lot of investing through flips, some wholesale deals, and Airbnb for our passive income.
Don't get so excited about it.
Sorry.
Do you consider yourself a real estate investor?
Yes.
Like if you would give yourself a title on a business card,
Eh,
what What would you be?
Oh dang. Once again, Karen, putting me on the spot. I'm a real estate deal maker.
Deal maker. Oh,
Yes.
not handyman, right?
Oh crap. Deal maker slash handyman.
So we have a real estate team out of Alexandria, Virginia, out of the Samsung a Samsung Properties brokerage. That's our main hustle. And basically, we utilize our team and everything that we produce on the realtor side, and we just grab all of that and throw it all into our investments. So basically, if you take a look here, we've actually done quite a bit when it comes to the types of investments that we've done. I got licensed back in 2015. Since then, we've wholesaled quite a bit. We've rehabbed like last year. I think 2019 to 2020 was like a crazy year of just acquiring a bunch of properties and selling a bunch of properties that were pretty much all flips. We have long-term buy and holds. We have gotten into property and have house hacked, have lived for free for more than a year. We've acquired property through seller financing. We've done the Burr strategy, which you want to explain what the Burr strategy is?
Um, Google it, but really quick, it's buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat.
Yeah, so we've done that. We've actually acquired property through rent to own scenarios, or even have done a subject to. And now our main hustle and our main drive is just purchasing property to list as short-term rentals. Our investment goals is basically to get to $10,000 passive income every single month, which I'm thinking that as soon as these renovation properties or these renovations are closed up, we'll be pretty past the 10K a month there, and to increase net worth to 2.4 million. So let's see, do you want to talk a little bit about your about the current projects, like what we got going on?
Well, no, Karen,
This is the fun stuff. This is what people love.
well, I mean, they're all over the place because it'd be specific, I
All
guess,
right,
in your
so your
question.
black log cabin, we've got a log cabin that we're going to turn into a short-term rental out in the whatever Fredericksburg area. What's like the next steps right now with that?
Um, we pretty much finalizing the bids and we're moving because contractors are kind of pushed out. They're super busy. It seems like everyone I talk to. So had to find new guys in the Fredericksburg area, and we're trying to get them lined up, trying to get some, sub it out to others so we could get the project rolling. So we're doing, anything from exterior paint and demo. So then we could get the contractor that's going to come finish it up and do our bathrooms and plumbing, some walls and stuff like that.
Kitchen.
Kitchen.
I'm excited about that kitchen. I'm gonna go with like a black base cabinet design and then throw up like white cabinets there. So I'm pretty excited about that one. That's actually an investment property. I keep telling Fabian that I'm gonna move there. So you shouldn't do that with your investment properties. But anyways, so cool. So you've got deck, you got exterior paint, kitchen is pretty much like
Yeah.
demo framing, roof has been complete. There's a lot of stuff that it's starting to look really good. It was super scary. This is the house that if you guys ever remember my Instagram post that said that we bought a haunted house. Let's see. What about the other one in Fredericksburg?
Karen, that's the one we're discussing, but
Oh, I thought you were talking about the gold vein property.
it's all right. You're a little bit,
I said the black log cabin.
which is the Frederick, you said Fredericksburg.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
So
it's all right.
So what's going on with the other one then?
All right, the other one, we're finishing up the deck and we had to do some pretty much bathrooms and also switch out some logs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Have you ever done that before?
no.
What's your plan? Are you just gonna like
YouTube it.
YouTube it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just kidding.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not kidding. Probably.
Anyways, guys, so like I said, if you're watching us on Facebook, definitely do me a favor and hit the share button just to get us exposed to more views. But so we've got another one that we actually ended up partnering up on with an awesome partner on our realtor business. She actually does a lot of our loans. But we're like both what's really cool, it's like when you're really thinking about your dream team, right? I think it's huge to have wealth building conversations with your dream team. So what I mean is, like, for example, this person was part of my dream team for my realtor business, and then we started really like thinking and started pushing each other like, hey, what's this all for? What do we really want to accomplish? And what was really cool is I was able to have those conversations with her to where we actually ended up partnering up on a deal. Probably will partner up on a few more, but we're in the process of, I guess, cosmetically updating another cabin for short-term rental out in the Shenandoah area. So that one's really cool. That's pretty much going to be our next project that's complete. I'm excited. I'm so excited to see that kind of close up and basically move forward with that. So that, yeah, that's a really cool scenario because that came out of our that deal pretty much came out of our dream team. So all right, let's get back into the slides. Let's see here. All right, moving forward, Fabian, this is your slide.
All right, disclaimer, guys. Please do your own research and due diligence. We do share everything from our success, our wins, our losses. So, but we are not your licensed attorney or CPA. So please seek the right person for any legal questions. All right.
Cool. Good job. All right, guys. So,
Thanks.
what is a dream
Thanks.
team? All right. No one succeeds alone. You're definitely going to need partners, service providers, contractors, just to perform basic tasks from basically looking at a property to getting it under contract to being under contract to closing. Some of them are going to be superstars who do more than fill a role. They might be the source, they might be like sources of referrals. So, what I mean by that is there's going to be people in your dream team that may not fill like a role like title, an attorney, or a CPA or anything like that, but they might be like total supporters and ambassadors of your business. So, what that means is, let's just say, you have been able to communicate very well to all your friends and families and acquaintances that you're looking for a property. This could be a person that like is a male what is it, a male person that delivers mail, right? They're constantly taking a look at going into different neighborhoods, or it could be like a handyman, anyone that is giving you referrals, yet they're not like actually servicing you. That is also a person that is on your dream team. Okay. So and that is like the relationship is basically the most important thing. So how do you start identifying superstars, like these ideal people that no matter what are going to start supporting your business? The first thing that you have to do, and I'll pull up the slide real quick, is be one. Be a superstar, be a supporter. The like, for example, today I saw a Facebook post, someone needed an electrician. I was like, oh my gosh, my past client, he's an electrician. I was like, hey, I'm going to connect you with this person. I want you guys to connect. They're looking for an electrician to finish 2 projects, right? That's something that like I just want to be able to always give to them. And guys, it comes back around, right? So connect the people around you with business and opportunities, and the superstars will complete the circle and start identifying themselves by sending you business in return. That's huge. Fabian, can you think of any scenario or story where like this is kind of like played out?
Oh my God. Not at the moment, but like Gary Vee says,
Mm.
jab, 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 hook.
Mm. Is that what it is?
Yeah, give, give, give,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
ask.
Give, give, give,
I
give,
think
give.
it's jab, 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 but
Basically, give, 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 give. So give, give, give until then you can ask. You basically have earned the right to ask. Don't just flat out go and ask someone for a referral to get you a deal or whatever the case may be. Just provide so much stinking value that in return, that potential superstar is going to be like, oh my gosh, this person's taking care of me. I got to take care of them. Right. So that's the first way that you can start building that dream team. Moving forward, here's pretty much the potential dream team members that we can think of, right? These are the people that you want to start building relationships with, taking out for coffee dates, connecting and providing value to. For example, title companies and settlement agents, hard money lenders, contractors, suppliers, staging companies, real estate agents, estate attorneys, divorce attorneys, wholesalers, and other investors. Um, let's see. Anything you want to add to this, Fabian?
no, that's a great list.
So what I'd love for you to do is start thinking about who else do you work with or send business to as an investor. Anyone that you send business should be in return sending you leads, referrals, and business in return. Anytime you spend money, let that business know what you're looking for and ask first how you can help them. And then let them know how they can help you. So, where do you find your people for your dream team?
Right here.
Yes, grid investor meetups.
Yes, yes,
Yes, we host every Thursday, 7 o'clock. As a matter of fact, next month I'm trying to actually host it in person in Alexandria, and I'm so excited about that. Just got to figure out location right now. But the really cool thing is that these meetups attract high level, like minded individuals like you wanting to grow their network. And that's the really cool thing. Sometimes we get contractors that want to invest, that want to service investors. Sometimes we get title companies. We've had private lenders show up, right?
Yeah.
There's people that have money and they're like, hey, I want to invest in either you, your next project, or in real estate, right?
Yep.
What else? Who else have we had come across? We have people just getting
Title
started,
company,
people basically that
agents,
are super
investor
experienced.
friendly agents.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. You definitely want someone that is investor friendly when it comes to your realtor, and that works with you on the deals, right? I always, the way that I look at any deal is, if I hand you a deal, right, I want to know that we're also working together on the other end. If you're an investor and you're interviewing a realtor, you're basically saying, hey, realtor, I want to know that you're going to hand me a really good, sweet deal, and it's going to be super easy to sell the property. So as long as both of you are on the same page, it's like a win-win situation. You also want to select a real estate agent that spends the time to teach you how to analyze deals, how to figure out, and estimate renovations, that exposes you to properties that are off market. I would say that's the difference between a regular retail realtor versus an investor friendly realtor. Can you think of any other differences? No.
No, we're good.
Your investor friendly agent as well. You want to partner up with someone that understands the business and is also actively flipping or actively investing, because they'll be able to look out for stuff that you haven't looked out for, or even be a guide for you as you're going through that process. So definitely at the meetups. So there's when you're first getting started out, you may think that this is not like not important, but is absolutely important to consistently communicate to anyone that you have labeled to be part of your dream team. So what I mean by that is, you got to find some sort of system, CRM, or email communication or text system, anything that whatever comes easy to you to continuously talk to this person and check in. How are you? How's business going? Anything that I can do to help you out, or take your business to the next level. Basically communicate and just be first of mind, because if they do come across a property that's off market, or if they come across an opportunity, you want them to think of you.
Awesome. How to stay in touch. It's always best to meet in person. Belly to belly, what another somebody has mentioned. So take your most important contacts out of for coffee or catch up and talk business. Invest in meetings with new people and try not to turn down invites. You never know where your next superstar will come from.
So one of this, I think it was called Levels of Communication. Do you remember that book?
Oh, I wish, but yeah, it's a great book.
It's by Michael Mayer.
Yep.
And it's called The Levels. I forget what it's called, but anyways, he basically talks about like the different forms of communication and how powerful and impactful it could be. So like, for example, let's just say Beyonce is having a concert next week, or for some of those that love Bad Bunny, like Bad Bunny is having a concert, like, in a couple of weeks out, right? Basically what he does is he puts up these ads on these billboards and basically says, hey, come to my concert, right? And everyone's like, oh my gosh, I definitely want to go. I want to make it to Beyonce's concert or Bad Bunny's concert, right? That's cool. He put up a billboard. I saw him. Let's just say Bad Bunny or Beyonce puts in or sends you a letter.
No way.
No, a postcard.
What?
A postcard.
Oh,
yeah.
goodness.
So let's just say they send you a postcard, right? Comes in the mail, and you're just like, oh my gosh, Beyonce sent me an invitation to her concert. Like, ooh, this is really cool. Like, it's going to be pretty impactful. You may actually consider, getting a ticket for the concert, or you just might throw it away like any other postcard, right? Right?
Okay.
All right. Let's just say one day, a couple days later, you get basically a handwritten note from Beyonce or Bad Bunny.
No way.
Like, then you're just like, oh my gosh, they really want me to come. They actually took the time to write a letter or handwrite this. Like, they were really thinking of me. I'm actually thinking, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna I'll buy a ticket as long as the ticket prices are okay, right? So basically, just imagine if they take it to the next level and it calls you. And Beyonce says, hey girl, I really wanted you to come to my concert. Like, a phone call is so much more impactful than that billboard, that postcard, that handwritten note, right?
Yeah.
So if you're trying, like, I'm using Beyonce as an example, but this is applying to your dream team, right? So anyone on your dream team, how impactful is a billboard versus an actual phone call? You're checking in and seeing how their business is going. So let's just take this to the complete next level.
Yes.
What is the next level?
What do you mean? What's the next level?
What would you say the next level is after phone call?
After phone call.
Yeah. Maybe.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Our delicious coffee we have here.
Hey, let's go catch up. Beyonce basically says, girl, I want to take you to lunch because I want to invite you to my concert. I'd be like, hell yeah. Would you go to Bad Bunny's concert if he invited you over a coffee?
I'll go see Beyonce.
No. Would you go to Bad Bunny's concert if he invited you for a coffee?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
Is he paying?
I know you go to Beyonce.
So yeah. Actually, can we jump into the next slide? I wanted to share. I think I remember the acronym for that book, 7 Levels of Communication.
7 Levels of Communication.
Yeah, it's
Thanks.
It's Frog, I believe.
Okay, go for
I
it.
hope so.
Oh, this is basically
A conversation, what you have when you're having your coffee with that superstar or potential superstar. So Frog stands for F as in family, ask about the family. R is for recreational, as in, hobbies or something they love to do. O is for occupation, actually. I guess, how's the business going? And then last but not least is G, as in what are their goals for the year, month. So yeah.
So it's like easy conversation to have if you haven't caught up with one of your superstars or anybody on your dream team for a long time.
Yeah.
That is the simplest reason to catch up, is to figure out what's going on in their life, what's going on in their business. And guys, naturally, they're going to want to know the same about you, right? And then that will be your opportunity to talk about real estate investing or what you're up to or what you're looking for. It's amazing once you actually start talking and telling people what you're looking for, what you need. All of a sudden it starts popping up right in your face. It's just incredible. So yeah, let's jump right back into this. Oops. All right, so how to stay in touch. Obviously, we talked about email, forwarding articles, videos of interest. Just think about what value I can provide to my network.
Nice.
How do you currently manage your database? So we're talking about a CRM, move up later to Trello, Copper, like basically stronger platforms. And at the end of the day, the point of all of this is just to stay top of mind. So when you're ready to utilize a system, definitely tap into that. But let's just say you want to make it super simple, just start calling people at least once a week, dedicate a day to connect with your dream team just to see what's going on and see how you could be there for them. So if you get to the point where you do want to start investing in a CRM, what would you recommend as a start, just to start out?
To be honest, I'm just gonna go to Excel.
Excel?
Yeah. Especially for a dream team.
Yeah, dream team is going to be like
it's a small list.
a small list.
I will start there.
Start there.
Yeah.
And Gmail, basically. It's not that complicated. If you do get to the point where you're investing in a CRM, the one that we use on our team is called Follow Up Boss. Super simple. It actually allows you to put in all of their contact information, cool information like birthdays, notes, log calls. But the really cool thing is that you can add a follow-up task to every single person that you have in the database. So if you're thinking, okay, I'm going to follow up with this person every single month, you can actually already put a follow-up task for every single month. So when you log into your system, it tells you like all the tasks that you need to catch up on that day. So it's a pretty good system. Then afterwards, you can start getting a little bit organized with Trello boards. We actually currently use ClickUp to manage various projects. So just think of that as more of a project management kind of thing. I wouldn't hesitate to use like MailChimp for fancy emails. So that's something that's another system that we could also use. Create a plan to stay in touch with your best contacts at least monthly by email. Give them something of value. Combine it with texts, phone calls, emails, videos, all of that. All right, so if you're looking to take your dream team to the next level, you can also start working on affiliate relationships. It's actually something that we've kind of started implementing. So for example, the systems that you use right now, they are extremely absolutely happy if you start referring business to them. So as you're talking to your dream team, figure out what services they need, or let's just say you're constantly recommending one service, you could connect with that person and become an affiliate. And every time you refer someone over to that system, they'll pay you a commission, or they'll give you like a free month of whatever service it is. Like you'll get some sort of benefit from the introduction. So that's super cool. You can promote complementary products that you use for your existing business, provide links to your partner companies like services like Link Tracker, Xtoll, to track clicks and referrals, um, and yeah, and then you'll get paid once that transfers into something that actually closes. Definitely get to the point where you can start thinking how you can generate extra revenue by helping a partner's business out, right? How can your contact suppliers, partners, and others support you with backlinks as well? Um, Questions. What questions do you have?
Um, I would say I don't have any questions, but when building a dream team, it's very important you start now. It's not when you're in the business. It might be a little too late. It's always good to get started at this time. So when you are like ready to roll, they are there for you. So that is something I wanted to share.
Yeah, and guys, people in your dream team come from all different areas. Like, for example, our cleaning lady that goes in and cleans listings and does post renovation cleaning, she's someone that I consider on my dream team. Because we give so much consistent business to her through our clients and through our own business, even our personal house. Um, Anytime I do ask for a cleaning, she makes it a priority. And sometimes I'll be like, hey, I need something cleaned in 2 days. And she finds a way to make it happen. I know she doesn't love it, but that's like having someone that's super valuable on our dream team, right? So that's like an example. I'm trying to think of like who we have on our dream team and how we met them. For example, our title company, we met through a NAREP event, so National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals, just at a networking event, right? And trust me, I was asking like all the title companies, like, hey, do you do assignment of contracts, like all of this stuff. Finally found the right one. Let's see, lender. So our lender, two lenders. So lender for traditional financing was actually an agent when I started out and then converted over to the lending side. So basically in my world as I started as well. So our other lender that funds a lot of our investments, I actually met because I was invited to speak at an event for Salvadorian American Chamber of Commerce. And I was just talking and sharing what I was up to. And I think I might have said, like, hey, we're looking for funding right now. And he came up to me after the event and was like, I'm a private lender. So it's just crazy. Like, once you start talking to people about what you're looking for, um, now they know and they're super aware of what you're seeking to make that connection.
Yeah. Yeah, no, our CPA, I got through another meetup as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Where did
just
you get
association attorney that I ended up communicating.
referring over? Yeah,
So
that's pretty cool through a
yeah,
meetup.
it seems like there's a common thing, and it's through meetups
Meetups.
with entrepreneurs. So
Yeah.
whether it doesn't even matter what type of meetup it is, if it's real estate related or just
Yeah,
like
that's so true.
business, any random business related, you're gonna meet attorneys, CPAs, or just anything. So
Yeah. Another like crazy um way of going about this for like the service side stuff is like Fabian, every time that he's driving by a house and he knows it's being renovated, see the big dumpster outside or something, like he'll straight up pull over and go knock on the door and just be like, hey, I'm an investor. Do you, what do you even say? Like, What do you
I
do?
Oh, well, at first I see if they're doing anything, and then I just ask them, do you work for an investor? Do you work for yourself? Like, and then, just go from there and see if they're willing to help you out on any projects you might have going on. And maybe, to be honest, I start asking about their pricing right then and there because I don't want to really waste, I guess their time or my time. So I really get to find out if they're just, too inflated where it's gonna move on or we can make something work. So,
Yeah. So
so
there's
yeah,
that. How else have you found contractors? Because contractors is basically a pipeline that you constantly have to be refilling,
yeah.
right?
So recently I had to look for some contractors down in Fredericksburg. So I actually parked in front of the Home Depot and talked to like three contractors, three or four. And I found one and I like the guy. He definitely was trying to price a little bit on the higher end. But I think it's just trial and error. So we'll see what kind of product he produces, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. Another handyman guy that we found too, like he knew I was a realtor and he just handed me his card. And we happened to be in the same city where I actually needed a bed. I was like, hey, why don't you come and come over and give me a bed? And he just I don't know what happened. We were talking about renovating houses and stuff. So he came back and he's like, here's my card. Just call me whenever you need anything. He's going to be helping us a ton on one of the projects.
Yeah.
So you got to talk about what you're looking for, what you need, or who you're missing on your dream team, because you just never know. Like people know people that you don't know. That's the power of the network. So yeah, that's basically it. Can you think of any other dream team member that we've like kind of connected with that?
Well, I hope we don't forget anybody.
Yeah,
So,
we've even gotten to the point where we've started to invest or put money into like self-directed accounts and things like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
And we found that person through Traction Ria out in Tyson's, like
yeah,
connected with the leaders there, and they handed them over and they've been awesome. So just talk to people, build relationships, more importantly, provide value.
yeah,
For example, that connection didn't actually happen until after I actually spoke at one of their events as well. So but once that happens, like people are more than willing, once you're able to assist them and help them and bring value to them, people just naturally want to reciprocate and they want to give
yeah,
that back to you. I think that that's how I am. I love when someone helps me out. I'm just like, oh my gosh, how can I find a way to make sure that I'm taking care of them as well. So um we can't get to the next level without the help of a dream team,
yeah.
or without being able to get there through others. So it's just like it's huge. So have fun connecting. I challenge you guys to take somebody out on a coffee date this week. If you do, text me. I'll be so happy.
Sweet.
So have an amazing rest of your Thursday.
All right.
Woo!
Thank you for joining.